How do you promote good sexual health? Let's talk about it. Sexual health is a state of physical, emotional, mental, and social well-being in relationship to sexuality. In my patients who are concerned about their sexual health, they're concerned about their sex life, perhaps not having regular sexual activity, painful intercourse, lack of sex drive, or anorgasmia. Oftentimes their hormones are not in harmony. Low sex hormones can cause low libido, contribute to difficulties in orgasm, impotency, and pain with intercourse. If you're not thinking about sex, dreaming about sex, or no longer find your partner sexually attractive, your hormones may be out of balance. I counsel all of my patients about safe sex, not just the prevention of STDs and unwanted pregnancies, but feeling emotionally and socially safe in their sexuality. I also do a full endocrine panel when evaluating a patient whose sexual health is not optimal to rule out hormonal imbalances, including thyroid, adrenals, and pituitary. If there's nothing biochemically or physically out of balance, then we discuss the mechanics of sex. Now, one of the biggest things that I find, especially in women, is that they really don't know their bodies very well. If you're unfamiliar with your own body, then it's very difficult for you to know what you need in order to have a satisfying sex life. What you need to have a satisfying orgasm may require self-exploration or masturbation. It's important that you know your body in order for you to communicate with your partner, which is another aspect of good sexual health. Without good communication with your partner, either male or female, it's going to be very difficult for you to be able to have a satisfying sex life. So knowing your body so you can communicate with your partner what you need, and hopefully they know their body as well and can communicate back with you what they need in order to have a satisfying sex life. That will actually help tremendously in your sexual health. If you've had any trauma in the past, abuse, rape, it's definitely going to interfere with your sexual health, because one of the biggest organs for sex is your brain. And if you're holding trauma, it'll be difficult for you to respond sexually or even want to have sex. So once I've ruled out that hormones are not an issue, that mechanically the patient knows their body well enough, and that they have a fairly good communication with their partner, if it appears that they've had a history of sexual abuse, then it's very important that the patient gets therapy. A licensed therapist experienced in helping patients through their sexual abuse history is key. Therapy begins individually, and it may morph into couples therapy. I do find that when my patients and customers start balancing their hypothalamus with Genesis Gold, which is the orchestrator of sexual desire, mood, and your sex hormones, they find that they have an increase in libido, increased energy, and if any past trauma or sexual issues come up to their awareness for them to heal, it's time to do the work. And that's because your hypothalamus is the gatekeeper for your subconscious. I once had a patient called Genesis Gold Therapy in a Bottle. It's really important that your hypothalamus gets the support it needs in order for you to have good sexual health. If you have any questions, please join me in our hormone support group, and you can get access through my free hormone reboot training. I'll see you in my next video.